Yeah, great girl. We had our moment, and always support and.
And you and Rihanna are friends, and I know that. Just
Yes.
friends, only friends.
Yeah. That's friendship at its finest right there.
Me and my friends always do that. I was with a friend of mine last week, and we were just like, hey, let's do this.
That's right.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Imagine carrying a torch for someone for 20 years, under the constant scrutiny of the world. That's how long Drake's alleged obsession with Rihanna has captivated the world. From whispered rumors to public meltdowns, this is the story of a pursuit that blurred the lines between love and something far darker. It started in a Toronto restaurant, a music video set, where young Drake was just background noise to Rihanna's rising star. Little did he know, this fleeting moment would ignite a fascination that would span years. Picture this: 2005, the set of Rihanna's Pon de Replay video. A bustling scene, but amidst the dancers and the lights, there's a young Aubrey Graham, then just a local talent, introduced as the guy providing the ambient music. He wasn't Drake yet, the global icon, just a face in the crowd. For Rihanna, it was likely a passing moment, a brief introduction soon forgotten. But for Drake, it was the seed of something more.
The first time I met Robin Fenty, it was 2005. She was shooting a music video at a restaurant called Avocado in Toronto. The song was Pon de Replay.
In interviews and through his music, he later recalled the impact of that first encounter, the spark of a connection that would linger. Rihanna, at this juncture, was a supernova in the making. Her trajectory aimed skyward. She was laser-focused, driven, and on the cusp of changing the pop landscape. Those next 4 years were a whirlwind. Pon de Replay exploded, launching her into the stratosphere of pop music. She released A Girl Like Me and Good Girl Gone Bad, each album pushing her further into the spotlight. She was defining a new era of pop, fearless and boundary-pushing. By 2008, she was a global phenomenon, a household name. The world watched as she transformed, evolving from a Caribbean sensation into an international icon. Then, the shocking and very public breakup with Chris Brown in early 2009, a moment that would not only define her personal life, but also add another layer to her public persona. Drake, meanwhile, was on a different path. He was grinding, building his reputation in the Toronto hip-hop scene. He released mixtapes, honed his lyrical skills, and began to attract attention. He landed a role on Degrassi, The Next Generation, which brought him a measure of fame, but his heart was in music. He was laying the groundwork for his own ascent, watching as Rihanna's star soared. Those years were a period of growth and transformation for both, but on vastly different scales. Rihanna cemented her status as a pop powerhouse, while Drake's star began its steady climb. At least 4 years would pass before their paths intersect again, at least in the spotlight, this time in a New York bowling alley. The whispers started, Rihanna and Drake seen kissing. A new chapter was beginning, but the dynamics had shifted. The background musician was now a rising star, and the pop princess was navigating the aftermath of a very public heartbreak. But before the headlines and hit records, there was a quiet anticipation, a spark that remained dormant. What unseen forces were at work, drawing them back together? What hidden emotions were brewing beneath the surface, waiting to erupt, especially in light of Rihanna's recent trauma? The year 2010 marked a turning point in their narrative. Drake's star was rising, his music resonating with a growing audience. Then there was Fireworks, a track from his debut album, Thank Me Later. The lyrics were raw, laced with longing and vulnerability.
She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old.
A direct confession of his feelings for Rihanna. It was a bold move, a declaration of his emotions to the world. The response was immediate. Fireworks became a fan favorite, fueling speculation about the nature of their relationship. But Drake wasn't done. Later that year, he and Rihanna collaborated on What's My Name, a track that topped the charts. The music video was electric, their chemistry undeniable. They performed the song live, their flirtatious banter igniting the crowd. Was it real, or just a performance for the cameras? The public was captivated. Drake's honesty, both in his lyrics and in interviews, continued to fuel the fire.
very rare that I feel small around anybody, especially, you know, a woman that I like. It's just, I am in a confident position right now.
He spoke openly about his feelings for Rihanna, acknowledging the impact she had on him. His vulnerability was both endearing and concerning, a glimpse into the depths of his emotions. But Rihanna remained elusive, her public statements carefully guarded. As their careers continued to ascend, their paths crossed again, this time in the recording studio. The result was Take Care, a song and an album that reflected Drake's emotional state, his longing for connection, and his desire for comfort. The lyrics were poignant, hinting at a deeper bond, a connection that transcended the music. In 2011, there were a whirlwind of collaborations, public appearances, and whispered rumors. Drake's music was infused with his feelings for Rihanna, his lyrics a love letter to an elusive muse. As their careers soared, so too did the speculation. 2012, though, brought a dramatic shift in their story. Rihanna rekindled her romance with Chris Brown, and it cast a long shadow, reigniting old wounds and fueling a rivalry that would reach a boiling point. Drake's music reflected this tension, his lyrics laced with bitterness and disappointment. The public, captivated by the drama, eagerly consumed every detail, every hint, every subliminal message. Drake's 2012 album, Take Care, while a critical and commercial success, bore the weight of his emotions. Tracks like Marvin's Room and Headlines hinted at heartbreak and disillusionment, leaving fans to speculate about the target of his pain. Was it Rihanna? Was it the complexities of his own fame? The ambiguity only fueled the intrigue. Meanwhile, the public dissected every move, every lyric, every interview. Drake's 2012 collaboration with 2 Chainz, No Lie, included lines that seemed to reference Rihanna, adding fuel to the fire of speculation. The lines, "I'm guessing he just found out Chris and Riri back on," seemed to be a thinly veiled diss, a public expression of his frustration. The tension reached a boiling point in June 2012, when a brawl erupted at a New York nightclub, involving Drake's entourage and Chris Brown's crew. The incident, fueled by their shared history with Rihanna, shocked the world.
Real shit that ruined the New York club life. Man.
It did.
You shut down New York club life, man, forever.
I have no recollection.
The spotlight turned away from their music and onto their personal lives, a stark reminder of the price of fame and the blurred lines between public persona and private life. The fight became a tabloid sensation. The aftermath was a period of introspection and recalibration for Drake. His music continued to evolve, reflecting his experiences and his growing maturity. But the shadow of Rihanna and the Chris Brown incident lingered. Their relationship, once a source of inspiration, had become a source of conflict, a reminder of the complexities of fame, love, and the pursuit of happiness in the public eye. The lingering tension from the 2012 nightclub incident hung heavy on Drake, yet his pursuit of Rihanna seemed to intensify, morphing into a public spectacle of longing. In 2014, his declaration to Rolling Stone, labeling Rihanna his ultimate fantasy, wasn't just a casual compliment. It was a bold, almost desperate proclamation. This wasn't merely admiration. It hinted at an idealized vision, a projection of his deepest desires onto her. The phrase became a talking point, fueling the narrative of a man deeply infatuated, perhaps to an unhealthy degree. Musically, Drake's vulnerability was laid bare in his 2015 mixtape, If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. Jungle, in particular, became an anthem for those experiencing unrequited love. The track's atmosphere, thick with emotional weight, and lyrics like, "Are we still good?" painted a portrait of a man clinging to the remnants of a connection, desperate for reassurance. It wasn't just about romantic love. It was a plea for acknowledgement, a need to know where he stood. This wasn't just a song, it was a public unraveling. Rihanna, in stark contrast, maintained a stoic silence. Her public pronouncements were carefully curated, emphasizing friendship while subtly, yet firmly, distancing herself from any romantic entanglement. Not just a denial, it was a strategic move, a way to control the narrative and maintain her autonomy. Her silence became a powerful statement in itself, a silent rejection that spoke volumes. Drake's public vulnerability, his willingness to lay his heart bare, resonated with many. His desperation, while perhaps uncomfortable to witness, was relatable. It mirrored the feelings of anyone who had ever loved someone who didn't love them back. However, the line between romantic pursuit and something more unsettling began to blur. Was it admiration or obsession? Was it a genuine attempt at connection or a public performance? The ambiguity was part of the allure, but it also raised uncomfortable questions about the nature of celebrity relationships and the power dynamics at play. 2016 had arrived, bringing with it a resurgence of the Drake and Rihanna narrative, a year marked by both tantalizing collaborations and a moment of public awkwardness that would forever be etched in pop culture history. The release of Work from Rihanna's Anti-album reignited the flames of speculation. The track, with its infectious rhythm and undeniable chemistry between the two, became a massive hit. The music video, featuring intimate dance sequences and a palpable sense of connection, blurred the lines between performance and reality. Fans and media alike were left wondering, was this a rekindled romance, or merely a savvy marketing ploy? The release of Drake's Views album further complicated the narrative. Lyrics seemed to directly reference Rihanna, fueling the perception that she was his muse. The line, "Don't you see Riri right next to me?" was interpreted as a possessive declaration, a claim of ownership that raised eyebrows and sparked debate. Then came the 2016 MTV Video Music Awards, a night that would forever alter the perception of their relationship. Drake, presenting Rihanna with the prestigious Vanguard Award, delivered a lengthy, heartfelt speech, a public declaration of his love that bordered on a romantic proposal. He spoke of his long-standing admiration, his deep affection, and his belief in her as a person and an artist. The speech, while seemingly sincere, felt performative, a grand gesture designed to capture the attention of the world. Rihanna's reaction, however, was far from the fairy tale ending that Drake seemed to envision. Her body language was stiff, her smile strained. The moment, while intended to be a celebration of her career, became a spectacle of his affection, a public display that seemed to make her deeply uncomfortable. When Drake leaned in for a kiss, she politely but firmly turned her cheek, a subtle yet unmistakable rejection that played out on live television. The VMA moment became a viral phenomenon, a moment dissected and analyzed by millions. It was a stark illustration of the power dynamics at play, the disparity between Drake's perceived feelings and Rihanna's carefully guarded persona. Was it a romantic gesture or an invasion of privacy? The public was divided, their opinions fueled by the conflicting narratives of their public personas. The incident exposed the fragility of celebrity relationships, the blurred lines between public image and private emotion, and the potential for misinterpretation in the age of social media. It was a moment that would forever define their relationship, a public display of unrequited affection that left the world wondering, where did they go from here? The VMA incident cast a long shadow over their relationship. The silence that followed was deafening, a stark contrast to the whirlwind of public declarations and intimate collaborations that had defined their previous interactions. For Drake, the rejection, played out on a global stage, must have been a profound blow. His public persona, carefully crafted around his pursuit of Rihanna, now felt tarnished, his vulnerability laid bare for the world to see. His music reflected this shift. Tracks like Teenage Fever from his More Life playlist hinted at a sense of disillusionment and a longing for a past that might never have been. The lyrics, filled with regret and a sense of lost potential, suggested a man grappling with the aftermath of his public displays of affection. Rihanna, ever the enigmatic figure, remained largely silent. She focused on her career, venturing into fashion and beauty, building a global empire that eclipsed even her musical success. Her silence spoke volumes, a deliberate distancing from the drama that had unfolded. The 2018 Vogue interview, where Rihanna bluntly stated that they were not friends, sent shockwaves through the media. It was a clear and concise dismissal of their relationship, a public declaration that their connection was not what Drake had publicly portrayed it to be. This statement, delivered with characteristic bluntness, seemed to mark a turning point, a finality to their narrative. In the years that follow, both Rihanna and Drake continue to thrive in their respective careers. Drake solidified his status as a global music icon, while Rihanna's expanded empire into fashion and beauty took her status to a true mogul. Yet, their names remained intertwined. their past a constant reminder of their complex relationship. Meanwhile, Drake continued to make music, his lyrics reflecting his evolving perspective on love and life. He acknowledged the impact of his past relationship with Rihanna, but his focus seemed to shift toward self-reflection and personal growth. In 2020, Rihanna's life took a new turn when she began a relationship with rapper A$AP Rocky. Their romance blossomed into a whirlwind of love and public affection, culminating in the birth of their son in 2022 and a daughter in 2023. Rihanna's focus shifted, her life taking on a new dimension of joy and fulfillment. However, this period of happiness was soon overshadowed by a shocking incident. In March 2023, A$AP Rocky was arrested on assault charges stemming from an altercation in Los Angeles. The incident made headlines, casting a shadow over Rihanna's pregnancy with her daughter and the couple's future. However, Rihanna stood by her partner, attending court hearings and supporting him throughout the legal process. Despite the challenges, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky emerged from the trial stronger than ever. A$AP Rocky was placed on probation and ordered to attend anger management classes. Their relationship has continued to flourish, their love story a testament to their resilience and commitment to each other. It was during this time that rumors began to circulate, with some claiming that Drake had publicly voiced his belief that Jay-Z had exerted influence to affect the outcome of the legal proceedings due to feelings of jealousy. It is important to emphasize that claims of Drake accusing Jay-Z are primarily rumors and have not been confirmed by reliable sources. As of today, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky are happily raising their 2 children, their love story a far cry from the drama and speculation that once surrounded Rihanna's relationship with Drake. This story of Drake and Rihanna that stretched over the past 20 years is a complex tapestry of love, ambition, and public spectacle. Their relationship, played out on the world stage, has captivated audiences for over 2 decades. It is a tale of unrequited love, public heartbreak, and the enduring power of celebrity curiosity. But it is also a story of resilience, growth, and the ever-changing nature of human connection. Both Drake and Rihanna have gone on to achieve incredible success in their respective careers, their lives a testament to their talent, determination, and ability to overcome adversity. As we look back on their intertwined narratives, we are left to ponder the enduring impact of their relationship on popular culture. Their story is a cautionary tale of the dangers of public obsession and the importance of protecting one's privacy. But it is also a reminder of the power of love, the resilience of the human spirit, and the enduring fascination with the lives of those in the spotlight.